If you want to get this outside of the marketplace, you of course have to have done the new war and then Veilbreaker quests before you can come and see Chipper and pick it up using 120 stock, which means you have to do every task for at least 1 week and then some of the following week, because the most you can get from the Break Norma missions from Cal over there on the left is 105 a week, which I'm glad they've done it that way, so you can't just do them all 1 week and pick up the ship. If you have none, you have to choose. Do I go for a shard or do I go for this scout ship? A grineer Bulkor remodeled for 10. The reinforcements of this are what really counts. Otherwise, it's 210 platinum to pick this up. There are no parts, there is no blueprint. You buy it from either one, it comes built. Then it is literally just a case of going into equipment, orbiter, and landing craft. We kind of want to take this off for now. Yes, I only have one of those. I'm kind of waiting. So, okay, why is that not working? Oh, because that's the one that goes with the ship, and I've been... Okay, I didn't do anything about this ship because that's a little bit too small and I covered it in an update video. But this... Oh yes, we have the Lasette that I do have a skin on. To be fair, I think I've got a skin on most of these. There is the Mantis, the Nightwave ship that you can currently get, but that Nightwave does end next month. The Scimitar that, I think that's the Stalker Hunhao pack skin, I cannot remember. And then there is the Xiphos. You'll just have to take my word that this is the Xiphos here, because you can see me click on it from any ship. I just have the Lasette skin on it, so you can't really see that. They added this ship that, to be fair, out of all of the ships that they have done, I preferred that one. Well, I've been using this one, but there was a bug a while ago that allowed me to do that, so you can't see it anymore. I've always liked that one. Never been a fan of that one. Too many people have that now. So I like this ship because it just looks like an older style Lasette. You could call it the original Lasette, but this, it just adds a little bit of a change that you really don't expect. And of course you can completely randomize the colours of this to have it look however you want to. There currently aren't any skins for it, but of course the Arclight does fit on it. It'll go on any landing craft you have, but I want to kind of leave this standard coloured for now. If I was going to change anything, it would just be to kind of just to see you can see the engines, and more importantly so the inside of the landing craft keeps the colours. But I don't think that's actually a thing anymore. The main reason for using this, the air support for it, is of course Cal's beacon. I'm having to redo this part because I didn't explain it correctly, because using this calls Cal and a gathering of his brothers to assist you for a limited time, and for every time you use it after that, subsequent uses heals Cal's squad and adds an additional brother. It's that part I am interested in more than anything else. Of course, you can, if you do not like this ship, you can still pick it up and run any ship you want, because the air support will be there and you can use it any time you want to. And I can't help but notice that I put that back on. And now I'm more interested to see where this actually fits on. What? I mean, where is the front of this ship first off? That is clearly the back. So that is clearly in the front. So if this is the front line, what is that? That is not symmetrical at all. That kind of is. That isn't. That whole front just looks weird, which I like. Not really fond of where these things are going. The Sumdali is basically, you can get them for syndicates now, and this one is basically just for your mastery. That's the one you'll probably see more than that. because it's a HUD ornament, as Digital Extreme themselves put it. It's a HUD ornament. It looks a little bit better without it. Some ships are fine with it on. I still don't. That's the only one that I have for now. Again, for now, can pick up other ones, but I think that just looks a little bit better without it. And I keep going through these colours, but let's jump to the biggest and best part of this, shall we? I'm hoping this takes a while to fly, but you can see what moves roughly is just the side parts as you are flying it. We get to see it come in. Sadly though, you cannot see the exit of this vehicle, but I had to go to a relay first to see the thing actually fly in, because we get a great little kind of snapshot of this thing, and there it is right there. That's what I was hoping for. Leaving this ship open. Wow, this worked way better than I thought it would. Holy. Okay. When you land this thing in a mission, you will jump out of the back of it. You normally kind of have this come up, that rotates round, and then you drop out of your landing craft. Any landing craft. I'm kind of disappointed that they haven't updated any relays since that ship, the Mantis, was added, because we have Lisettes, they added some Mantises kicking around. There are so many more ships now. They really kind of should change this up just a little bit to add other ships in, especially since we can watch a Lisette come in. Oh, that's a... Oh no, this one's being worked on, but yeah, it turns around, you have that, you drop out of it. Not anymore. Can we actually get in here? No. Oh, they dropped the ball on that one. But at the same time, the fact that this thing backs up and I can actually show it is so much better, because as mentioned, in missions, it will basically just kick you out, you get to see it for a few seconds, and it's gone. But taking it to the relay, I didn't think it was going to just open the back of it and sit there like this. That's a huge surprise to me. This was not planned out in advance. I was just coming here to see how this was going to work, because you come out the back of it, but I was expecting it to be closed. You come out of it and it closes. It hasn't. It stays open. And the fact that you have the animation of leaving the ship, you walk out the back of it. It's the small little details like that that I kind of like. But of course, now it is time to have a look at how the air support works. Oh no, look at all these enemies around here. What will I do? Let's just throw an air support down. See what happens. This is going to be interesting because of where it's been called. And there it is. Carl has appeared. He's only level 10 and one brother. One brother. He is carrying a hell of a weapon though. I'm going to put my gun away. If you cannot take these all out, well, you need fired. You can control them like a Spectre as well. That's nice. Ooh, it is on a timer for 5 minutes, so... we'll have to see how long they will actually stay around for. There's 2 of them, actually. And Carl has straight up disappeared. Carl? Carl? Hi, you coming? No? What if I did something funny? Because we have to do this. I'm sorry. I'm regretting this already, especially since my bombard has disappeared because I accidentally used him, but... Clem and Carl. Oh yes. It just had to be done, didn't it? One Clem, one Carl, all in the same mission. I could have sworn I just heard a weird... Well, I don't know, I heard a weird noise. So, I guess we're just going to go mess around for 5 minutes and see what happens when I try to use this again. Because I can't use it for another 30 and a bit minutes. You out there as well, because 10-minute timer disappears way too quickly. Whereas it just says using it again will give more brothers. There is 2 right now, and none of them have sustained... Well, oh no, you have sustained some damage. So let's find out.
Prepare
No!
incoming support.
No! They literally disappear at the same time, so how are we supposed to get additional brothers? Funny to see the fact that a corpus has turned up this time around. Didn't expect that one, but yes, it does replenish their health. Because they disappear at the 5-minute mark. So how are we supposed to use it to heal them when it's not reusable until they disappear? Subsequent uses heals Cal's squad. How can it heal them when they disappear at exactly the same time it becomes available to use again and adds an additional brother? How can it add an additional brother when they disappear at the same... Of course it's going to heal them. You're basically calling them back into action. I was expecting them to be there for, I wouldn't say 10 minutes, that is a little bit too long, but if they're only there for 5 minutes, that timer, yeah, it needs to not be there. And when you go to the operator camp, there it is, floating there, in front of your submerged orbiter. Which is still weird because it's not full of water, and it's also a fraction of the size it's supposed to be, and this would also put your personal quarters outside of the area you can see here. It's very weird, but hey, at least we get to see this thing just floating here, which is a really nice touch. If that hadn't have been there, I think this ship would have sucked, and the fact that it doesn't quite clip out of the ceiling as well, huge bonuses right there. It does look like it's kind of clipping out on the back, but we can't really get anywhere where we can actually see that. No, it may actually not be clipping out. Oh, invisible ceilings annoy me so much. So much. I hate that invisible ceiling they've added here because it means you can't even... we can't get up high enough to do anything. Why the... It doesn't look like it's clipping in, but it also does at the same time. I'm going to go with it's not clipping in, because then it just makes this thing look so much nicer. And with that, I think we'll leave this off here. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.